Hey everyone, your girl is here. It's now officially 7:19. I just got done with breakfast. I have to take the rest of my pills here. And then obviously I have to start getting around some trash. So yesterday, obviously, I decided to just do a skip video Sunday. So skip a video Sunday. It's obviously my first day this year without posting a video. But it's just like, you know what? I have some stuff to do, obviously. And yes, indeedy, I did it. So I actually looked back through my videos from last year, and I literally couldn't believe it. But literally the day that I obviously took the first screenshot on August 17th, so the video on August 18th, I didn't post anything about it or share it. I was like, what? How did I not do that? And then it was actually really cool too, because also in that video, well, actually, first off, a lot of those didn't have this transcript, right? So I couldn't just follow the transcript and see. And I searched a lot of the transcripts for In My Chest, but obviously that was, didn't come up anything. So, I did then go, like I said, and have to watch all those videos that didn't have the transcript. The one video did, obviously, where what was it called, like, wind up that final trail Wednesday or something like that. Remember the trail to the right once you get down to the three-way? So, obviously, I did have to do that, but it was really cool because about a year ago at this time, I had even said something, too, about the orange marker on a tree stump. I'm like, who else, right, would have this there? So that was really, really cool. And then, obviously, as well, I thought that my, trip was going to be, like, now, right? And then I would be back in time for peak foliage. But obviously, again, that's not happening quite like that this year, right? It's going down basically at the very ending, in that final week. So basically peak week. At the start of peak week, I'm going down. But some places will be peaked, So yeah, like I said, that was really, really crazy, honestly, to see that doubleheader. And then I'm trying to remember, the paddleboard video, again, you definitely know it's not going to be in there. And then also the video yesterday, right, with farmers insurance, right, and when Graham found that article, right, last year. So it's definitely a cool, flashback, but I still can't believe that I didn't find it. That is just insane, guys. I can't believe that. So anyhow, like I said, that's obviously pretty much all I did yesterday, with about 8,000 steps, I want to say, so kind of slow. But I actually ended yesterday with like 18,000. So basically on days that I go in at 12, I'm basically doing 1,000 steps. Or no, yeah, 10,000 steps, which is 1,000 steps every hour, but it's only 8 hours, so it would be what? Like, I'm trying to do the math quickly. 1,200 every hour? Let me think. Well, 1,200 times 8. 8 times 12 is 96. So pretty close, guys. About 1,200 to 1,300 every hour at work. That is crazy that I do that many steps at work. So basically, if I really wanted to, I could only do like 5,000 before work and still be good. But not right now, though. Definitely, though, keep that in mind, as we get closer to Florida, right? So I did also then do a lot of research then after my shower. Purple shampoo, shampoo and conditioner. As you guys can see, it's very lively and lovely. So anyhow, I did some research, on like how common is paddleboarding, right? Will I have the potential, right, to be amongst other people? Will they be spooking away my fish, right? So, yeah, I obviously think that I go the step up in the paddleboard, obviously, but because most people I've seen don't do, like, the anchors right on the paddleboard, right? Like, really go out with it. But I do. So, anyhow, I do think that's kind of crazy. And then, I did also see that it's a good thing that I searched all that, though, because Myrtle Beach doesn't actually allow at certain times, but obviously, again, it's until Labor Day, and I'm going after Labor Day, so I'll be okay. But they don't allow the paddle boards out on the beach, right? So like going out into the actual ocean, right, and all of that. And then it was also cool because they they hit the nail on the head with the long or horseshoe beach. They said that it was about 30 feet deep, and I was like, yeah, that's how how long my anchor was, guys. So that was crazy. Really cool, actually, the big drop-offs, right, that it talked about. So that's really, really cool. But other than that, guys, that was pretty much it for yesterday. So now I can officially go ahead and start some waters. Probably do some music to my waters, and then we'll officially go ahead and get the trash around, and then we'll do trash. Well, and obviously the mail whenever it comes. So yeah. So anyhow, guys, definitely a really good day here. So let's go ahead and keep this good day rolling, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Nothing sweeter than Georgia peaches. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So yes, as you guys can officially see as well, so obviously I did do some correspondence with Georgia Peach World, right? So obviously, they didn't think that they would have another harvest, but they actually ended up having another freaking harvest, guys. Oh my god. So, because Graham's sister, obviously, you guys remember, right, whenever I went to Williamsport with her, obviously, since then, her, it's something about, I forget exactly what it's called, but basically, if you have the traits of, or, dementia runs in your family, right, there we go. So if dementia runs in your family, and you go under, it can actually hype that up sooner than later. And you can obviously have, basically dementia come on earlier then. Earlier onset dementia because of anesthesia. Some crazy weird combination there. But yes, guys, because of that, obviously, she just put it in her cart, but she never actually ordered it. She thought that she ordered it, though. And she was very certain, right? But again, that kind of goes off dementia. But anyhow, guys, so yes, I officially went ahead and ordered some more last night. So a final, month, right? Before the final month, right? So 2 months before I actually go, we're going to have more Georgia peaches. And speaking of the Georgia peaches, I'm just going to, now that I know that, right, and I refreshed myself with it, again, I've been trying to keep it calm a little bit, right? I think I'll go ahead and finish that final Georgia peach lollipop tonight, or today, this morning here. So yeah, that was really, really cool, as well, to have all of that yesterday. So I'll have to definitely email her back and just let her know. That's awesome, and probably won't include all of that. I mean, it's not necessary information, but I could include it, but, I'll just say, I'll find something to say, and you guys will see it here at the end. So anyhow, guys, let me officially go ahead and write back to her and start that lollipop, and I'll be back on with you guys soon for the trash. So here we go. Yeah, Moo, maybe just a little bit. Having that will be much more peachier, Moo. Huh? Having that fan will be much more peachier than that loud-ass thing you can't even think when it's on. Everyone, your girl is here. It's now officially 11 o'clock. I've since obviously gotten up to 7,000 steps. Obviously, you guys saw I finished my Georgia peaches. I obviously got out my trash and my recycling. I did want to come on and quickly share that the sun is behind a little bit of clouds right now, but on the back side of it looks really, really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and share my picnic, because I'm actually going to I'm going to try to listen to a podcast, actually, during my lunch today. So, because of that, I want to come on and share what my picnic will be. So, obviously, I'm having fish, goldfish, extra salty pretzels, what was the other thing? I literally just had it. Extra salt. Oh, tartar sauce, obviously, on the fish. So, yeah, I think that was actually it, actually. Because it's fish-based, and it's, you know, like, there's a key to it, right? So, obviously, salty is good in Florida, right? Because you have so many possibilities for fish, right? But the key, obviously, again, to it being salty is good, is because instead of ranch on the fish, which obviously you have that in salads, right? A lot of people have ranch in salads. I've actually never met anybody, and actually, come to think of it, no restaurants actually ever say, right, like tartar sauce for a condiment, well, for a dressing. Yes, obviously they have, I'm sure they would give you it if you wanted it. But yes, so obviously that's the key, right? Because that's where we're going, to the keys, right? So yes, you obviously always have it, you know, even up north, right? In Boston, right? They still go out on the water and catch stuff, right? But it's not warm though, right? So, warm is like, pristine all year round, right? So there's still, I'm actually curious. I'm pretty sure it's Florida is the winner though. But I'm pretty sure that the amount of sales, right, for fresh caught fish, right, is probably much more in Florida, even in the wintertime, than it is in Boston and the Northeast, right, states like Rhode Island, Connecticut, right? So yeah, I think that's really, really cool. And it's also kind of like a smaller lunch too. So I'm obviously working on my stomach, right? Keeping that down, you know. You don't want to walk around looking like you're in your second trimester, like 30 weeks pregnant or 20 to 30. Sometimes I look right around there, actually. Sometimes it's, yeah, I would say, if I had to judge, right, based upon how my stomach is sometimes, would I say it's 25 or 30, you know, just give a guesstimate? Yeah, it's probably about 20. Sometimes I look like I'm 25 weeks pregnant. My coworker said, obviously, from the first job at the new location, obviously, I worked my last shift with her, right before Florida, before break, right? So before vacation, I worked my last shift before vacation with her. Anyhow, let's go get the fish. I'm like, no, I'm not all about that. No. So, yeah. So that's really, really cool. And then obviously I'll wear my teal bottoms and my teal top too. So that's really, really good. Really good, clever picnic here. Hopefully I can have it today. I definitely, again, the clouds look really, really good out here. And I still got 20 minutes until my food is done. So I'll probably start in on a video. Maybe like a Mr. Ballin, you know, video. And then, yeah, it'll officially just keep right on a rolling. Tomorrow is Friday, guys. And then, obviously, what I'm decided I'm going to do is we're actually going to go pull just the card from the camera, and then we're going to put it right back in, you know. But we might actually do our first on Wednesday, so it'll be out there a full week. What we'll do is we'll just take the computer out there, and then we'll just check it there, right? So obviously it's been a while since we've done that, so definitely go ahead and do that, right? So that's really, really cool too. So anyhow, guys, like I said though, oh, here comes the sun. Here it comes. So yeah, I'll officially, like I said though, go ahead and get going. Just want to come on and share all of those little updates. And then, yeah, again, there's not many more updates as well too. So, yeah, might actually look through my list a little bit too for Florida again, because obviously I did that last night too. Just checking everything out, right? Making sure it's all good. So here comes the sun. Alright, guys, I'll talk to you guys soon. Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. So I actually did want to also come on and share as well that eating fish, right, and finding fish, catching fish. Again, I'm going to have to come up with a way to make this start with an M. But obviously, you know how they say the more colors of the rainbow for your vegetables, the better, right? That's how you're supposed to choose them. Well, obviously, the fish goes the same way, and eating a salad because of fish, or a fish salad, right? But the majority of the best kind of fish that are liked are usually brown, like I actually don't know. I know there's the one like tuna, it's like a yellow kind of color. But anyhow, guys, I want to eat that before it gets hot. I'll talk more whenever I'm back inside. I still think that's crazy.
What?
All that yellow is starting.
I know.
Things are starting to get, like my bikini top, teal. Really light green. You know what that means, Rumbo? That's an indicator that it's time. It's getting close. Alright guys, let's sit in the sun and sip tequila all day. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So it's now officially 12:21. Obviously, the sun only came out for just a real little short time. So I did want to come on and share. You guys can see, actually, I remembered, right? I didn't remember which fish it was that I got. But I definitely remembered, like I said, that a majority of the fish are either brown, yellow, or kind of like orange. Some call it like an orange cream. So it's not like all orange. It's like an orange creamsicle, which is different than an actual orange. So it's like an orange cream. And I think that's actually what people call it, orange cream. And then there's actual orange, right? So, yes. I don't have much orange in my room, come to think of it. I have my soccer ball, the off. Oh my god, guys, that's crazy. How do I not have... Oh, and then obviously my visor thing. But that's it. Holy cow, guys, that is insane. So yes, guys, anyhow, I just want to come on and share all of that and show that picture there. So I decided to come in because of that. So now I'm officially going to go ahead back through my list one more time. And then I'll talk to you guys very, very soon. And then we'll get this video up for today. And then tonight when I come home, it's 3 down, 1 to go. So, and I'll probably might actually include some of my videos from yesterday too. Because they did make a couple. So those will probably be here at the end too. Anyhow, here we go. Hey guys, so I just went ahead and looked, and actually I really, really like it actually. So all I have to do, like I said, is I'm going to take these in steps, the remaining things that I have to get. So I'm going to have today, or no, I'm sorry, not today. I'm going to have my next step. There we go. Well, actually, I'm making the list today. So today I determined, there we go. My gas money will be first. And then my food, then my gas money, then the charter will be next. Because I have to get that for Key West. Oh, wait, does that mean I'm staying in Key West? Or am I just chartering from there? Well, anyhow, yes, you guys will see whenever I'm there, and after I leave there, obviously. So yes, we're going to do, like I said, the gas money first, and then we'll do the charter, and then we'll finally do the food and souvenirs, and then finally the rental. So let me go ahead and research how much it is until... you know, about how much it'll be for gas wise. So let me go ahead and double check all of that, and I'll be back with you guys soon. Guys, so I just did the math equation and looked at some gas prices. So they're about $4 each. I don't actually believe that though, because you guys remember how much lower Georgia was, right? So anyhow, I did the math, and I'm actually spending more on food than I am on gas, which is insane. But it'll be 400 and I'm gonna start with the harder one first, which will be the food. So that one was 540. So like I said, once I get 540 saved up, then we move on to the gas, right, and the souvenirs, right, and then after gas and souvenirs, boom, right then and there, we just have to get the rental, right? So anyhow, guys, I did also start to think as well. So since I'll be leaving on, the morning of the 7th, I think what I'm going to do is work up until, let me think here, the 7th is a Wednesday, so I'm going to work till that Sunday, so the 5th, the 4th, yeah, Sunday the 4th. There we go. Sunday, October 4th will be my last work day before vacation. So that would be really, really good. But anyhow, I have to also double check with them, if you work I think they said Labor Day is time and a half. I don't remember. So anyhow, guys, I'll officially go ahead and get going. Just want to come on and share all of that. So I'll officially get this video started producing, and then I'll talk to everyone tomorrow. You guys can also see with the Myrtle Beach cam how low the tide is too, which is really, really cool. So we'll do a Myrtle Beach Monday. Anyhow, I'll talk to you guys later. Always have you. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So I just woke up. Obviously today I'm thinking about just skipping a video today because I do have to look back through my videos. So I have to watch myself today. Occasionally I watch myself for like 10 minutes. But today, what would you call that? Searching yourself, maybe? You're not really searching yourself, you're watching yourself. Because I have to find that day last year. I have a good ballpark on when it is, but last night I was looking through, and even like tried to search the transcript, and I couldn't find it. So I'm just gonna have to go back through and just watch them. Probably about August 20th until like, I don't really know when, probably around my birthday. So I'm officially going to go ahead and do that today. So this might just be a skip a video day, Sunday, but we'll see. So just wanted to let you guys know that here. So I'll post this as a short here this morning, and then you guys will know. So it'll be my first skip a video day, but that's okay, right? You can have that from time to time. So yeah. Anyhow, guys, it'll be my first skip a video for, you know, this Super Lush Life, which is crazy, because this Super Lush Life, you know, I mean, I might not have any breaks, so it's okay to do that from time to time. So, anyhow, guys, let me go get breakfast. Like I said, if you guys don't see a long video today, well, you know why. Hey, everyone, your girl Liz here. So he's moving obviously very, very slow this morning, as you guys can see. I did just get done with some eggs and some yogurt, and obviously I just now finished the rest of my orange juice, which is really, really good, guys. That means that lasted me 2 whole weeks, which was really, really good. So yes, I don't know why he's moving so slow this morning. Maybe the owls were after them last night. But you know, they got a lot of good vegetation around here. And all they have to do is get underneath one of those thorn bushes, and their probability, right, of being safe, right, from owls is very, very high. Now, other animals that will go after them, right, like, for example, one fox, right, once a deer is so big, a fox isn't going to go after a deer. I mean, it would have to be starving to death to go after one fox to go after a deer. Right? Coyotes, though, they're a little bit more rambunctious and vicious, right? They'll go after, yeah. But anyhow, guys, this ends today. Animal Kingdom, right? Talk. But, yeah, like I say, he's definitely moving, or she, is definitely moving slower. Hey everyone, your girl is here. There's another one out here now. Obviously, that one's moving faster. Everyone, your girl is here. There's now officially 6 minutes and 43 seconds left until my pizza is done. I did also want to come on and share. This might be 2 shorts, obviously, Sunday. So, Sunday doubleheader, right? Actually, come to think of it, yeah, that'll be up here before we know it. Because obviously, football season, right? I think they're starting training very, very soon, right? So obviously, after training season, you know, you have, you know, the first week, right? Official week, right around my birthday. And obviously that is, there's usually like a double header the first week, right? Obviously, and there's 2 games on like Thursday. One's at like 7 at night, one's at like 10 at night, right? Obviously, it's really busy at the start of the season, right? And then not everybody needs to just get on in because teams start having their buys. I think at week 2. I don't know, actually. But anyhow, you guys will see. I actually couldn't believe it, but I didn't share at all the first day, right? So obviously I looked at the timestamps, And it was crazy though, because I was just kind of talking, right, about the percentage, right, the day before. And obviously I had the Alyssa Burkett thing come up and near-death experience, and just a whole bunch of other really cool things that happened that day. But no, I couldn't believe it. I showed you guys the purple tint or the pink tint, right? But yeah, literally couldn't believe it, guys. I did not share about it at all, right? But literally the first screenshot was the 17th, I think. I have to double check, or maybe it was the 15th. But guys, that is insane. What the heck? How did I not share? That is crazy. But it's also good though that I'm rewatching my videos, because obviously last week here, right, obviously on Wednesday, I was talking about the different markers, right, and what I was thinking about maybe trying to put on certain trees, right, so I know to go this way. Well, that obviously happened in my video too. So that was cool, right, to know all of that. And now I'm obviously talking about the foliage reports and when do they start the foliage reports. So yeah, like I said, it's definitely been really, really good research. But as of now, but I definitely remember saying it though last year, for sure. I definitely remember one morning, it was a morning, right? And I remember I was sitting down on my vanity with you guys. But I have to again find that. So anyhow, I'll officially, like I said though, go ahead and keep right on rolling. I'll talk to you guys soon.